So I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this, but Super Saiyan 4 isn't on the chart. Super Saiyan 4 destroys the chart. That's right, Super Saiyan 4 would beat even Beerus. He's on a whole nother level. So the definite winner here is Super Saiyan 4. Goku from Dragon Ball GT would destroy Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan and even Beerus. The winner by far is Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Dragon Ball GT Fanboys, the illogical keyboard warriors that fill up mine and many other comment sections. People that believe Super Saiyan 4 is the ultimate form, that even a fart from a Super Saiyan 4 can kill Beerus. Fanboys that cannot let go of the past. Okay, what's going on, guys? This is Broku, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. This is a video that I have been thinking about for a long time now, and finally, it's here. And yes, it's about Dragon Ball GT Fanboys. Now, I know that I'll probably get tons of hate, but I need to mention that I actually like GT. I like it a lot. Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation, and Baby and these Shadow Dragons are some of the best villains in the Dragon Ball universe, and I always get on people for downplaying the strength of GT characters. But I cannot stand a certain subsection of Dragon Ball GT fanboys who amass themselves in forums, YouTube comment sections, and even sometimes they actually make videos on the subject. One of the main reasons why I have issues is that they're always in my comment sections. Even before I had YouTube, I meet them on forums and debate them, and a huge portion of them always committed ad hominem attacks after me refuting their illogical statements. So I've always had sort of a rivalry with GT fanboys who spew illogical statements, not just people who love GT, but the people who try and debate me and then act like that. But that's just my issues with them. So if you're one of these fanboys, I don't necessarily have a problem with you at all, but I'm just gonna have an issue with your logic when it comes to power scaling. There are many different claims being made about GT and Super. There are some decent claims, such as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta being able to defeat Beerus. Although I disagree, it is far more logical than what I'm about to get into. Now, first I want to say that many people are casuals. They don't deserve the hate. The casuals, they say that GT takes place after Super, and therefore GT should be stronger. Those people that say that, they don't really deserve criticism of being a GT fanboy for the most part. And that's because they just don't know any better. Most of the people who comment that, and at least in my comments, they are legitimately bringing up the question, and once I explain to them that GT and Super are just different continuities, they are like, okay, then that's not the truth. But there are some GT fanboys who actually take this seriously, think that GT takes place after Super in the same continuity, and therefore they use that as an argument that GT is stronger than Super, and that just doesn't work. These are the ones that actually deserve the criticism. And again, I don't have problems if you think GT is Super. I don't hate you. I just disagree with your logic and think you're very wrong. I mean, people try to make this argument that GT is after Super, but it's impossible that Super and GT take place in the same continuity. There are way too many differences. So one of the main arguments GT fanboys make is that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can defeat Beerus because he could blink away Omega Shenron. Okay, well, how does this make Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta stronger than Beerus? How does him blinking away Omega Shenron make him stronger than Beerus? There is no comparison there. Now, while some will go into the nitty-gritty and compare all the way from base Goku being Super Saiyan equal to Super Saiyan 3 Buu-Saga Goku and then scaling that up to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, most of them just use this statement and this feat, and they use that as evidence that could defeat God Goku and Beerus, which is very illogical because all it does is compare Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Beerus. There's no other comparison. You can't just use this as an argument that he could defeat Beerus like this. It's not really a comparison, it's an invalid argument. Just providing a feat with insufficient relevance doesn't meet the criteria for being a valid argument, and the argument's not even cogent either. Now, some of the other GT fanboys make other ridiculous claims, like for example, Super Saiyan 4 Goku can easily defeat Beerus with no evidence except for that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is his own limit breaker and it's very strong. Again, there's no comparison being made. Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Baby Saga, some people think he can defeat Beerus and Whis teamed up in a close fight. So that's pretty bad, but it's not going to be as bad as the next one, and that is that Super Saiyan Goku, from the beginning of GT, Goku gets far stronger, at least probably 100 times stronger from the beginning of GT to the end of GT. and they think that beginning of GT Super Saiyan 1 Goku can dick on Beerus and Whis, both of them, at the same time. No, I'm being serious. And plenty of people out there actually believe that. They believe that Super Saiyan Goku can defeat Beerus and Whis with ease. Now, I've actually debunked this video made by Planet Namek, but the video still has over 220,000 views, and has a lot of people agreeing in the comments. Talking hundreds, maybe even thousands of people who agree with this. And actually the argument is valid. If we assume that base Goku from GT is 8% of Beerus, and Whis is 50% stronger than Beerus, then Super Saiyan GT Goku, he would be able to easily defeat both of them at the same time. But while the argument is valid, it is not cogent, which is actually what you want from an argument. We can tell that the argument is not cogent because the premises are not acceptable, despite there being sufficient relevance. His chart can easily be debunked because if you put Goku at a 6, like he does on a scale, and base Vegito according to the guides is at least stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So, you multiply 6 by 50, and then Super Saiyan Vegito is a 300 on this chart, or 3 times stronger than Beerus, which can't be because of Goku's statement that fusion would not work. Now, one of the most ridiculous arguments, and this guy was serious, and he thinks that Super Saiyan 4 Goku could fart away Beerus. He could fart stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku can punch. This wasn't just a funny statement. This guy wasn't highballing Goku. This guy was serious. He said, do the math, a fart from Super Saiyan 4 Goku will kill Beerus. He doubled down and backed it up. This is the type of GT fanboys that I'm talking about. Also, when it comes to GT fanboys, they love to downplay Super heavily, just so that GT can get ahead. Like when this GT fanboy wrote me this 1,000+ word document of why GT is stronger than Super. He claims that base Vegito and Dragon Ball Z is actually stronger than Beerus. Yes, I will repeat that. He thinks that base Vegito in Dragon Ball Z is stronger than Beerus, even though Goku had no confidence that fusion would work. So these are just the type of GT fanboys we have to deal with. Now, it isn't as bad as that they think these, but when they are provided with a counter argument which debunks their claims, they just double down without providing any new evidence, and that gets really annoying. Not all GT fanboys are like this, but most GT fanboys that I end up debating, they end up being like this. They double down, they say that what I am saying is retconned. Like, when I bring up that Goku as a Super Saiyan God in Dragon Ball Super and Battle of the Gods was very close to being universal, and the Battle of the Gods, they say that since then it has been retconned, and when I say, okay, well, show me the evidence, show me where this has been stated, and maybe I'll believe you. And they just don't provide any of that. They just double down and say, well, it just doesn't matter, it was retconned. Okay, well, you're wrong, the burden of proof is on you to change that. So now you can call me a hypocrite because I did not completely debunk all of these arguments, but I've already made several videos on the subject, and going through them again would be redundant, so I'll link some of these videos in the description. You can go check them out, see me debunking GT compared to Super. So now we get into the more recent news of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and that's Super Saiyan 4 Goku in Dragon Ball Heroes versus Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And that's why I put this as a thumbnail, and it seems to be an equal fight according to what we saw in the trailer. And then here are the GT fanboys. This is proof that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Blue. We were right all along. But wait, this wouldn't prove that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Blue as a transformation. Actually, at this point, it's more likely that it just means, if you take this literally, that Goku's base form, GT Goku's base form, would be much stronger. But also, many people fail to realize that this is not even GT Goku. This is Xeno Goku, a completely different continuity character. And also, even if this was GT Goku, it wouldn't be the GT Goku that we saw fight in the actual GT show, which means he is not applicable to any of their arguments. And then there's the fact that these guys claim they were right, that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is on par with Blue Goku. That debunks many of their previous claims. A lot of the guys who said that Super Saiyan Goku could defeat Beerus and Whis, that Super Saiyan 3 Goku could defeat Beerus and Whis, well, now they're like, oh, we knew it. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is close to Super Saiyan Blue Goku. But that debunks their previous claims then, that they really didn't think that. That means that Super Saiyan 4 Goku doesn't kill Beerus. It means that Super Saiyan 4 Goku doesn't fart and kill Beerus. Doesn't mean all of that. Because if he's equal to Blue Goku from Super, that means he is weaker than Beerus. So this is a video, it's not an attack on the GT fandoms. It's just me talking about a certain subsection of the GT fandom, who spew vast logical fallacies and irrelevant feat statements and comparisons, who constantly throw out ad hominems because they can't provide accurate counter-arguments to their own arguments. And again, I don't hate them for that, I just disagree, and it gets quite annoying when I have to deal with these people in my comment section. And so if you're one of these guys and you've gotten a debate with me in my comments, but you didn't spew logical fallacies, and especially ad hominem, this video is not for you. It's the people who, after I debated you, you guys then committed ad hominem. But this is also videos to show that Goku is just far stronger than Super. Dragon Ball Super is stronger than Dragon Ball GT. It's not even close. While Omega Shenron is stated to have been able to destroy a universe over time with his negative energy, God Goku nearly destroyed the universe in 3 punch clashes with Beerus. And Goku likely got over 50 times stronger over the course of the fight, and then he has all that power in his base form, so it's kind of really hard to compare. Again, I like GT guys, but I am tired of these certain fanboys coming to my comments and attacking me because they like GT more than Super, and they can't get over the fact that Super is the thing right now. Or, I guess it's the thing for just the next few weeks. But anyways guys, let me know what you think down below. Comment, tell me what you think about this video. What do you think about the GT versus Super debates? What do you think about Xeno, Goku, and Heroes? I would really like to get, like, maybe do some hero videos. I've been reading some of the manga, watching some of the gameplay videos on YouTube, and it looks like a really interesting story, like how Super 17 absorbed 18. That was awesome. But anyways guys, leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications, join my Discord, and follow me on Twitter. And thanks to all my Patreon supporters, Zachtrotaku and Hodag Hunter. Those are my Super Saiyans. Thanks to my Super Saiyan 2s, Darius, Israel Flores, Dutch Gamer Monkey, Connor Trigg, Locke, Gerald Herbert, Anime Paradox, Griffin Jacob, and Mystic Ghoul. And thanks to my Super Saiyan 3s, Scotland Serenity, Daraj Payton, Sin Overlord 17, Badass Thug, and the really awesome dude that only supports Broku on Patreon. Thanks to my new Patreon supporter, Shook Red. Thank you guys so much for all the support on my Patreon. It really does mean a lot, and it really does help me out. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Peace out.